Hi Stampers, it's Nancy from StampandShout.com, and I'm back today doing another autumn fall flower card for you. Today I'm going to do one that's just simple stamping, and I like simple stamping cards because I love to stamp. That's why I got into the hobby, and so I'm going to share that with you. So this is the card that we're going to make today, and remember I have videos all week this week related to autumn flowers. They're at 4 o'clock on my YouTube channel right here, Eastern Standard Time. So go ahead and go back and look at the ones I've already posted. Today's Wednesday. I'll do one tomorrow. And tomorrow is going to be a Throwback Thursday card. So I'm going to be using a stamp set that we haven't seen for a while. So I'm excited about sharing that with you too. So let's get started on this one. I am using a Pale Papaya card base that is 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. And then I have two matte pieces in the Early Espresso. They are 5 1/4 by 4, one for the inside, one for the front. Two stamping pieces in white, 5 by 3 3/4, one for the inside and one for the front. So this will be a really short video. I'm trying to keep my videos short. I know no one wants to watch them for a long time. They just want to get to the juicy part, and they just want to figure out what the end result is. So I'm taking my card base and the Biggest Wish stamp set. So I like this stamp set. I like the font because you can do it in big and bold, or you can do it in the cursive. So I actually took the happy and the birthday, and I went ahead and placed them on my stamping block, and I'm going to stamp that right in the middle. And I got to tell you, when I made this one, I did the whole border, and I had the inside, and my dog is barking. And so this time I'm going to go ahead and stamp the middle first. I want to make sure that I got enough room there. I got a juicy new green, garden green ink pad. Oh, this isn't garden green. This is Mossy Meadow. So I'm going to stamp the sentiment in Mossy Meadow right in the center. Oh, it turned out very, very pretty. Love that font. Then I'm going to bring in stamps from Hydrangea Haven. Now you would generally think that this is a spring, but I'm going to change it up because I think when I stamp this, I think it looks like mums. So I'm going to bring in my Early Espresso. And I'm going to bring in that flower stamp, and it's one big stamp, but I'm just going to stamp the petals. So I'm going to ink this up and stamp it here and there. So I got a little scrap here. So I'm going to stamp one in this corner. And I'm going to stamp one down here, just wherever it fits. Stamp one. I guess I got to start telling my dog that I'm doing a video to be quiet, right? He's over there barking. Okay, then I am going to bring in, I gotta find it here. So now I'm going to bring in the stamp. It's just a partial stamp, and the set has a big area that will fill in the whole circle, and it has a littler one. And I decided to use the littler one because I wanted it to have different textures to it, you know, like stamping lighter, stamping heavier, and I think I get that the lines a little bit more of what I'm looking for by using this little one. So I'm inking it up in Pale Papaya, and I'm just going to stamp here and there on the flower petal. And if you miss it, just go ahead and stamp over it again, and that's what I mean by giving it the little bit different layers of color. So it's pretty easy, pretty easy. So that's why I'm going to use, that's why I'm suggesting to use the smaller stamp. And it's okay if you have some white showing too. I like that. So again, this is Pale Papaya. Mums, come in all different colors, so you could use Cherry Cobbler, you could use Cajun Craze, you could use Pumpkin Pie, Yellow. Obviously you guys know all the different colors of Mums, but I like this new Pale Papaya. It's one of the new colors and I think it's so pretty. So you can see how I have different thicknesses, different weights, different darknesses, lighter colors, darker colors. It's all Pale Papaya, but it still turned out really cool. So now I'm going to bring back in the Mossy Meadow, and I'm going to bring in the leaf stamp from the right here, and I'm just going to stamp here and there some leaves. And I like to put pink and oranges together. So that's kind of where I got my ideas from. So there you go. I guess I'll put one up here, right there. Then I'm going to bring in the lined stamp. Same stamp, but it has the lines on it, and it just adds a little bit more texture. It makes more of a statement on there. I did not do that on here. I guess I could go back and stamp it, but every time I make a card, I look at it and think about it and try to improve or just do something different. So there you go. Now I'm going to bring in I have the little stem stamp and then the filler stamp, and I'm going to stamp some flowers. So first I'm going to go ahead and do the stem. You can see how easy this is. It really is simple, but it's pretty. So I'm stamping however it fits. If you want more of a flower that's out in the card, middle of the card more or whatever, just go ahead and stamp it. You don't have to be too careful with this. And now I am going to bring in polished pink, and I'm going to fill in all those little petals that we just stamped. And again, you don't have to be really, really careful. With the polymer stamps, you can see through them. So you kind of know where you got to stamp. One more. And I think on this one, I got some white showing. I'm just going to put some extra pink there. And that's it for that. And we're going to add a couple of rhinestones. First, I think I'll put this together. Very pretty, very, very pretty. So I think I'll glue this to the mat first, and then we'll put it on the front of our card. So again, leave your comments. Go ahead and say hi. I'm watching this with you guys, so I can go ahead and answer your questions right now, or if you put them on here after, I always get a notification that there's a new comment, so I can go ahead and answer your questions. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. I'd appreciate that. I've been telling you, I'm close to 5,000 subscribers, so I'm very excited about that. I know that's not a lot in the scheme of things in today's social media world, but for me it's kind of exciting, so I'm happy about that. So getting close, but I need more subscribers. So now I'm putting on some champagne colored rhinestones, just here and there. I think I'll put a teeny tiny one right here and one right here. And I like to do odd numbers. So it just adds a little bit of shine to your card. Inside, I'm just going to go ahead and put my Early Espresso matte with my white piece. I'm going to glue that in here, and I'm just going to write a note in my birthday cards. Do whatever you like. If you like one of the sentiments, you can of course do that. I like to write in them. I think the front is just a wow, makes a nice big statement, and then inside I like to send my little note. So come back tomorrow. I'm going to have another autumn flower card. Again, it's Throwback Thursday, so I'm going to be finding a stamp set from my stash that we haven't seen before. And so I hope you like my card. Hope you give it a try. Let me know. Leave your comments. Don't be shy. Stamp and shout.